Chrissy from Chrissy's Beautiful Life, and I'm here with another Trendy Tuesday with Spiegel Mom Scraps. This week I am doing the diagonal piece with the pattern paper. I really love this trend, and I wanted to do it with using multiple photos. So, how I did it is I started with the 3 photos I wanted to use of when my little guy was within a month old, actually, so it was about 2.5 years ago. And then I grabbed this piece from Pink Brush Studios that I really love and used just the part that had the little polka dots on it. So I am going to try to do all of this going off of the left side, looking at it, and it's not really working for me. There's just something about the way that when I cut it, it's a little bit sharper on one side than the other. So I am going to swap it out and use it so that the diagonal is on the right hand side. And to me that just looks more pleasing. I like that. Or it just, I don't know, it just worked better. I'm also going to take this little 3x4 card that's right in the middle and use that as my second part at the top here. You're just going to have to see me cut it out because it is in the middle. And why I did that is it added a little bit of color to my layout, which I really like. And my little guy is wearing a bright blue striped onesie that I wanted to highlight in other ways other than the pattern paper. So instead of using it with the diagonal, I used it, you'll see, I'll use it within my embellishments. But on his onesie, he also has the number 25 in that teal color, and that's where I drew the teal from. And so my next stop here is to just go through and find little bits of embellishments I think are going to work. I'm going to pull a couple things out, and none of them are going to make it onto the page, believe it or not. It becomes a much simpler layout than I actually expected it to become. So I'm doing this. I really liked the baby at first. I wanted to use that. I thought it'd be a nice fit because of the fact that he is still so young in this layout. And I'm talking about how these are my favorite pajamas that he's wearing, and these are kind of my favorite photos of just his first month with us at home. And so I scratched that idea, but I pulled out some tissue paper because I love tissue paper and a frame. This frame says #LoveThis because I do. And then I'm also going to use the tissue paper just to help soften the look and have them all kind of be linked together here. And I really love how tissue paper can do that. So again, just taping. I do not use a lot of tape. I am not one to over tape things, which maybe in the end and down the road I'm going to come to regret, but I just choose not to. I like to I use enough to get it down, but not enough that every little piece of my whatever I'm using, my project, isn't completely taped down. I just don't do it that way. And I was just kind of showing you that with this here. And what I loved about using a frame in the middle photo is that it broke it up a little bit. And your eye, because it's in the middle, goes to that photo and then out. And I liked that because it gave a little bit of differential between the photos, and yet you can still tell that they're from the same day, from the same moment sort of thing. And so that was neat. I don't do frames in the middle very often. I find normally I would highlight like a side one or something and not the middle one. But I liked that idea, and I'm going to try and do that again actually. And then just trimming my tissue paper to make sure it fits. So now that is all nice and done. A little crooked, but it's done. And there you can see I took that other piece from that 3x4 card, and I'm just going to slide it underneath the photo of Sean and Jackson there, just for a little bit of added color and anchoring there. And I really like that. And I also add that little chipboard thing that says, "Hello, little one," or "little one." And that big sparkly heart is not going to make it on there, but I am going to try, let me tell you. And so what I do use, though, to help bring out that blue that I had mentioned are these awesome new colored felties from the shop. So they're just called confetti hearts, and I believe this is the navy blue one. Of course, I'll leave the link in the description, though, so you can get to them. But I love them. They are so pretty, and they were the perfect blue. They were perfect. So I really, really love that. And I'm going to add one onto my onto the frame itself with the banner, and then you see me working on my title right here. I had to improvise because I didn't have any L's, so I had to make a Z into an L, so you were seeing me do that there. And I'm also going to put one of the hearts on the letter O for moments because it had a big enough gap in between it that a little heart fit really well there. So I love that. And I took away the heart, as you can see here. I do, however, add some of these awesome cork arrows, and they are also found in the shop, so I'll make sure to leave the description. And remember, if you ever want to purchase anything and get a little bit of a discount, just use my name, Christy15, and you will get a 15% off discount. So that's always worth it. So just keep that in mind if you're busy shopping one day there. And you see, I'm trying to add something up into that corner, and it's really not working. In the end, what I end up finding to use here is a little sticker that was in the same color cork, but it's not an actual cork piece, and I am able to put the date up there. So you're going to see me do that. You can see me tapping my fingers. I was so confused on what to do here. And then I'm going to add some of Let's Be Mermaid sequins. I'm obsessed with these ones. It's what I used last week as well. I added 3 yellow ones to add to the little confetti that was there. And I'm going to add a pink, the navy blue, and I believe another yellow to right by the banner right there that you see me doing. And then I'm going to add the date and add them also up by the date up at the corner. And with that, I'm going to wrap up my layout. So I've been told my internet's going down today, so I hope this actually comes up on a Tuesday. But I'll be back next week with another layout. Bye.